Changes in our environment. Get started. Burning fuels are harmful to the environment. Cutting down trees is harmful to the environment. Plastics are harmful to the environment. The environment consists of interacting living, plants, animals, and non-living, air, water, land, components. Humans change the environment to suit their needs. Unlike past generations who lived in simpler, greener, and less polluted conditions. Human activities have converted grasslands into farmlands and cut down forests for settlements and industries. These changes have led to the reduction and destruction of wildlife habitats. Factories and increasing vehicle numbers contribute to changes in the atmosphere and increased pollution. Air, water, and land are becoming increasingly polluted due to human activities. Greenhouse gases. A greenhouse is a glasshouse used for growing plants. In a greenhouse, the temperature is controlled as the sun's rays pass through the glass, warming the interior. Infrared and visible rays from the sun bring heat and light energy into a greenhouse, and its glass walls prevent this heat from escaping. The Earth's atmosphere contains gases like carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane, and water vapor that can trap the sun's heat. These gases, known as greenhouse gases, prevent heat from escaping into space, making the Earth warmer. The greenhouse effect involves an increase in greenhouse gas concentration, leading to more infrared radiation near the Earth's surface and potentially increasing the Earth's temperature. Methane. Methane is a natural gas released by grass-eating animals during digestion and from manure. Methane traps heat from the Earth, contributing to warming. Water vapor. Water vapor contributes 35 to 75% to the greenhouse effect. Ozone and CFCs. Ozone is found in the stratosphere. CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons, are chemicals used in refrigerators, air conditioners, and various industrial processes. CFCs also contribute to warming the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide. The amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere has risen over the last 100 years. The primary causes of this increase are the burning of fossil fuels and the destruction of rainforests. Continued increase in carbon dioxide will lead to more heat being trapped in the atmosphere. Global warming. Greenhouse gases in the atmosphere trap the sun's heat, increasing Earth's temperature, a phenomenon called global warming. In the last 100 years, the Earth's average temperature rose by 1 degree Fahrenheit, and it is projected to rise another 2 to 6 degrees Fahrenheit in the next century, worsening the climate. Visible effects of climate change include melting polar ice caps, rising ocean levels, and flooding in coastal areas. Efforts are needed to reduce the warming process, with countries, especially those releasing significant greenhouse gases, tasked with reducing their emissions. Preventing a major disaster requires individual action such as careful electricity use, reduced fuel consumption, utilizing mass transport, planting trees, and recycling. Many countries have signed agreements like the Kyoto Protocol to reduce greenhouse gases. Pollution. Pollution is the spoiling of land, air, and water. Smoke from vehicles, factories, and homes pollutes the air. Garbage discarded openly pollutes land and air, leading to diseases. Oil, petroleum spills and chemical waste dumping from factories into rivers and seas harm aquatic plants and animals. Steps to control pollution. We must restrict the use of vehicles and electricity. Local bodies like panchayats, municipalities, and corporations must educate people that pollution can be reduced if factories are located away from residential areas. Pollution can be reduced if tall chimneys in factories are fitted with filters to control smoke and gases. Waste is treated and made harmless before being dumped into water bodies. Garbage, wet or dry, from houses is thrown at proper dumping places. The use of plastic bags is reduced. The white marble of the Taj Mahal in Agra is turning yellow because of the chemicals given out by factories around it. To save the monument, many factories have been closed down or relocated. Trees help to keep the air clean. So, trees have been planted around the Taj Mahal. Materials can be reused directly or recycled and then reused. Used rubber tires can be cut into shapes of swing seats, climbing frames and rubber slippers or chappals. Rubber tubes are also used to make jewelry items like beads, rings and bracelets. Old truck tires are recycled to make playground surfaces, pencil pouches and diary covers. Metal objects thrown away by people can be reused. People buy pipes, rods and gates from scrap dealers for reuse as they are cheaper. Have you seen leftover metal sheets with holes used to make racks and cages? Craftsmen buy and melt pieces of scrap to make frames, decoration pieces and jewelry. Every new car has some recycled part of an old car. Empty aluminum cans are cleaned, shredded, melted and reshaped into new cans for reuse. Fact-wise, a single tree can absorb approximately 1 ton of carbon dioxide during its lifetime. Reuse and recycle. This is done to reduce the accumulation of waste like metals, paper, clothes, rubber and plastic in landfills. These materials can be reused directly or recycled and then reused. Words to know. Greenhouse effect: trapping of heat from the earth by some gases. Global warming: increase in the temperature of the atmosphere. Quick recap. Human activities change the environment not only on land but in the atmosphere too. A greenhouse is a glass house which is kept warm by sunlight so that plants get enough warmth. A few gases go up in the air, form a covering in the atmosphere and do not allow the heat to escape. These are called greenhouse gases. The heating up of the earth is called global warming. The gases that do this are mainly carbon dioxide, water vapor, nitrous oxide, ozone, CFCs and methane. The results of global warming are seen in many parts of the earth. In an effort to reduce greenhouse gases, nations have signed agreements. Let us hope this helps to prevent disasters. Pollution means the spoiling of land, air and water. Many old objects can be reused or recycled.